Hello, this is Pastor Jones. Wanted to spend about 5 minutes with you today. Two words that you don't hear much about today. Simplicity, because we live in a complex society, and purity, which is almost a word unheard of today. And yet God calls every one of us to live pure and holy lives. One of the dilemmas you and I faced in this world in which we live today is to walk with God and to keep the clutter and the stuff around us from burying us alive. As a society, our fixation on acquiring things has reached almost a psychotic level. The grasping and getting of things that you turn around not being satisfied after you've got them in your possession. John Wesley, I think, had it right when he wrote, "The essence of Christian holiness is simplicity and purity." A modern day Christian writer captured the spirit of simplicity when he said the purity of the heart is to will one thing, and that one thing is God. Simplicity is freedom, bringing joy and balance. Duplicity is bondage, leading to anxiety and fear. It's difficult to keep life simple today, especially if you have a multitude of passions that keep clamoring for your attention. Count Zinderoff stated, "I have but one passion. It is He alone. Only God." The test as to whether I'm seeking first the kingdom and His righteousness, my friends, is the lack of anxiety. You can find that referenced in Matthew 6 and 25. The following are a couple statements from an author that we've not heard of recently, but had some popular books back years ago. His name was Richard Foster. The principles that he gives, I think, will help us to evaluate whether we have captured that inner essence of simplicity. And my friends, it is important. Listen. First of all, buy things for their usefulness rather than for their status. Who are you trying to impress? Secondly, inject anything that is producing, or reject rather, anything that is producing in you an addiction. Don't become addicted to things. Thirdly, develop the habit of giving things away. Don't hold tenaciously, live with open hands. Fourthly, refuse to be affected by the propaganda of the modern gadgetry today, that you have to have every new modern thing that comes along. You'll be broke if you try. Fifthly, learn to enjoy things without owning them. Really, we don't own anything. Everything that we have will one day be relinquished as we go from this life into eternity. Number 6, look with a healthy skepticism at all buy now, pay later schemes. And lastly, number 7, shun anything that distracts you from seeking first the kingdom of God. Friends, that's a problem today. So many things clamor for our attention that God gets lost in the shovel. What did Jesus say? Seek ye first the kingdom and all His righteousness, and all these other things that you're so concerned about will be added unto you. In this 21st century, let's get back to simplicity and purity once again, shall we? This is Pastor Jones saying God bless, and we'll see you soon.